everyone, Animal Girl here with a new installment of TV Talk, and that is Touched by an Angel. This week's episode is the Southbound Bus. Monica, an angel with search and rescue, is promoted to caseworker, where she will be able to work one-on-one with individual humans and help them work through their problems and their difficult times. With her, as always, is her supervisor / best friend, Tess, who will be making sure she does a good job. Now, on her very first case, Monica is assigned to look after a young boy named David, who is going through a difficult time following the death of his little sister and the disappearance of his mother. But Monica believes she can best help out by finding David's mother and bringing her back, which is not exactly what she's supposed to do. But of course, as this is supposed to be a happy show, everything works out just fine, though Monica does get a little bit of a reprimand from Tess on the fact that she took matters into her own hands. Okay. Now, highlights of this episode, or basically of the series overall so far. This is a TV drama that first aired in 1994 and lasted up through 2003, so almost 10 years, which is pretty darn good for a TV show. We learn that there are different kinds of angels for different kinds of things. There are, of course, the well-known out of them, the choir, the archangels, and the angels of death, and I don't think I need to elaborate on the angels of death, as the name is very specific. But there is also search and rescue, which is what Monica was, and these are angels that come down and help people, or basically save people's lives, and they're really only on Earth for like maybe a fraction of a second. It's like when your car spins out and there's someone there and it stops it and then they disappear. That's kind of what the search and rescue angels do. There are the caseworkers, which is what Monica now is, and they work one-on-one with individual people who are struggling through a hard time. And there are the supervisors, which are Tess, who make sure that all the angels do their job right, because although he is all-powerful, God cannot be everywhere and supervise all his angels, so he has caseworkers that do that for him. And then there is Annunciation, and I will get into Annunciations later as to what it is, but to give you a little idea, since it will be a couple of seasons before we actually get to, or they elaborate on Annunciations, that is basically what in the nativity story, what Gabriel was, where he announced gave a very important message to a group of people. We also learn that with the higher the position, the more power an angel has, however, they do not have all the power that is restricted solely to God. We also learn that angels are not 100% perfect. We see that Monica makes several mistakes in this episode, and she will continue to make some mistakes in other episodes, and so will Tess, though not as many as Monica. So they're not perfect, but they are way more perfect than humans are, or they are portrayed to be. We also learn that they don't have the answers to everything, just the answers to the individual case they're working on. And they're also aren't always given all the information for a certain case. We are told that Monica has no idea what's actually going. We know from this episode that Monica has absolutely no idea what's going on with her case. She has to basically wing it, and figure things out on her own. And you see that happening in quite a few episodes. We also know that angels cannot make people do anything. The final choice has to be up to the individual human. So they can't force us to do one thing, to do the right thing. We have to make that decision. And that's where free will comes in. And we will get into talk on that in later episodes. Also, please note that this is, despite the title, this is not a religious show. They are not focusing on Catholic religion or Christian religion or Hebrew religion or whatever other kind of religions out there. This is solely just basically a good feeling show. They kind of want you to go into the show, watch it, and walk away from it with a good feeling. And that's basically what it does. And there are some episodes that really, really move me to the point where I'm almost crying because they're just so moving. And I will tell you about those when I get to them. But it's just, they really do move you. Now, characters. Monica, who is our caseworker, and she's the main character of the show. She is played by Roma Downey. And Tess is played by Della Reese. And we're also introduced to an angel named Adam, who is played by Charles Rocket. But he is not a main character. He's more of a recurring character. I only put him in here because we will see him every now and then. He will pop up. And we will get 2 more main characters later on. I will tell you who they are when they come up. So just be patient, and we will get a lot of recurring characters who will pop up, and I will talk about them when we get to them, and a lot of notable guest stars. And again, I will talk about the notable guest stars when they pop up as well, so just please be patient. I don't want to bombard you with a ton of information. In this first video, we have 9 seasons worth of episodes to get through. I can give you all the information, so just be patient. Okay, question of the week. If a mysterious person helping you out during a difficult time says that they're an angel sent by God, what would you do? Also, you will see 2 additional questions here. The first one is, what series would you like me to review next for Thursday's TV Talk in 10 weeks, as we are coming to the end of the Big O series? Your choices are Bidden, Once Upon a Time, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Knights of the Zodiac. Also, what series would you like me to review for Monday's TV Talks in 9 weeks, as I am coming to the end of the DVD I'm watching there, and I have decided that and Monday will open up for that. Your choices are Game of Thrones, Superman, Fruit Basket, and Mountain Monsters. Okay, for the first question, please leave your answers in the comment section. For the other 2, I will have little comment areas, and all you have to do is just like the episode you want for Thursday and like the episode you want for Monday. Whichever one gets the most votes for each category will be the one I do. But please remember that if there is a tie vote for 2 or more of the choices in each category, I have the final say on which one I will do. I just kind of want to hear from you guys. But please cast your votes, as your opinion on which video I do does matter. I will only use my last vote as a last resort if there are no votes, or if there's a tie vote between 1 or 2 for Thursday, and between 2 or more for Thursday and 2 or more for Monday. Also, please note that all pictures... Oh, getting ahead of myself. Also, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. And also feel free to... And please like and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I will leave the information in the description section. Also, please note that all pictures seen in this video belong to their respective artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, please check out my other TV Talk videos. There are other TV shows right there. Also, feel free to check out my other videos. There are the categories right there if you would like to check those out. And before I sign off, I would like to say, please look for my new TV Talk video, Walker, Texas Ranger, which will be premiering on Wednesday. And that's all I have. Thank you for watching this video, and have a very nice day. I will see you again next time.